Shadowdark.
This week on the Pocket Dimension Live, it's a level 0 Shadowdark Gauntlet. Let's go. Welcome to the Pocket Dimension Live. We're just four friends, you guys. We're just four friends having a good time. And that good time this week is running a level 0 Shadowdark Gauntlet. I am your co-host, Evan.
I'm Fitz.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Farrell.
You are Farrell. Hi, Farrell.
Nice.
This is also
you get
Farrell.
inspiration. Hey, everybody.
Hey, y'all.
Oh,
Hey,
snap.
everybody.
Who is here?
We're so nervous.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous?
A little bit.
I'm
Are you
little
nervous
bit.
now? Are you nervous now? You're nervous now? I'm
nervous.
trying to touch your body. Are you nervous?
Whoa.
Yeah, who is here? So we got Galaxy Fox. We've got Decisive. Decisive. You're our special one, leading the charge with a super chat. We're going to come back to what that means today
Bless you,
in a minute. Tabletop Phoenix is here. Seth the GM is here. Cozy Cassie is here. We've got Fanboy in the house. We've got Kai. Hi, friends.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be so fun. So yes, today is all about diving into the Shadowdark and playing a real live actual game for y'all right here on the Pocket Dimension Live. So we wanted y'all to get to play with us. So a couple things are going to happen. If you super chat today, you're going to get to choose. So when you super chat, say Boon or Bane. You're going to get to roll on a Boon or a Bane table to either help us or kill us. Who knows?
Yeah, your choice.
Of course, you don't have to super chat to play along. If you don't want to super chat, in Shadowdark, there's a mechanic that every third round you roll for random encounter. Instead, here today, we're going to pull for random encounter. So get ready. Fitz will be throwing out some options about what could happen to us, and you'll get to vote. It's going to be a disaster in the best of ways.
Here's the best part of this, everybody. As the game master, I have been trying very, very hard to get everything ready, like the characters, the actual straps, and so on and so forth. I have no idea what the players have done. I have not taken one look at the Bane or Boon. So it's going to be a fun. It's going to be fun for me. Total chaos. Supreme.
So, Decisive,
torches.
since you led the charge with a super chat out of the gate, thank you, by the way. We already did go ahead and have you roll, which you rolled a lucky number 13, but you get to choose, tap, tap, tap away. You want us to give us a Boon or a Bane?
Oh my goodness.
We're waiting. Polmageddon's.
Polmageddon.
Tabletop Phoenix. I love that Matt is literally rolling up his sleeves like...
It's getting hot in here. I'm feeling the heat.
Whew, okay,
Bane.
Bane. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I'm not going to give it away yet because we haven't entered the dungeon. But, Matt, I'm going to secretly send you what our dear Decisive has rolled. So
Okay.
you can drop it in.
Where are you? Where are you
I'll
sending
send it
that?
to you. I'll send it to you in the private chat.
Private chat.
You know what might be, if you can figure out foundries, that would be even easier.
Yes.
Oh.
I will drop it. I will whisper it to you in Foundry so that you can drop it in somewhere fun.
Who do I need to thank first off, Allison, for this incredible Foundry VTT game system for Shadowdark? I believe it's Muttley and back.
Yeah, we don't know your real names, friends
do
from the
not.
Arcane Libraries
Bless your
Discord.
heart, you've done an incredible job. And another amazing thank you to start with the kind person who put together Shadowdarlings.net, which if there are TPKs galore, we may have to hit midstream, you know, like that's the way it goes. Yeah, so.
That would be swoon.
That would
we
be swoon.
for you,
Yeah,
swoon.
so please join their Discord and give the love that those. I mean, this is developer heavy work. that these people, gentlemen or ladies, have put together. And man, okay.
We have 2 more pocket changes coming in. So Cozy Cassie and Amy Cox, our dear friends. We need for y'all to type either Boon or Bane. So for those of you who do not play a ton of role-playing games, a Boon is something that will help us. A Bane is something that will hurt us. Could
I mean, if you're feeling saucy, you can roll a d20. Otherwise, we'll roll it for you. But pick Boon or Bane when you guys give us some pocket change.
I just realized something that we probably just didn't need to come up with a Boon list because everyone's going to pick Bane.
Yeah.
Although I will say some of the Boons are pretty spicy too, so we'll see.
Okay. It's a little parachute that comes down with a...
Oh, it's weirder than that. It's better than that.
We have you met any of us?
Hello.
Fitz especially? Yeah. This is what Fitz lives and breathes for, is to come up with weird stuff for a table.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
gosh.
Well, I'm ready to play.
You ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
Who's ready to play?
Yeah, is there anything that we need to go over before we start?
We just need to talk about Evan's face real quick. OMG, Evan shaved.
Oh my gosh, you shaved. Wow, it looks good. Look at your chin.
Wow.
Look at my chin.
All right.
Oh, Cozy Cassie's giving us a boon.
Come on.
Thank you, Cozy Cat. Wait, so wait. Who gets the Boon and who gets the Bane? How do we find out?
They're kind of party
They
centric.
kind of seem party.
Oh, they are. It's for everyone. Oh. But if, in the chat, if you want to specify that your boons are just for me, feel free. Okay.
Yeah, there's that.
Sure.
You find a block of
All right, Galaxy Fox is ready
Don't
to
give
play.
it away.
I'm sorry. I'm not allowed.
Yeah,
I'm not
don't.
allowed. Sorry.
Galaxy
there's
Fox
2 in
loves,
there, right?
loves my head.
I do. I see
Love
2
the
so
head.
far. Okay.
Thank you.
I love it. You guys are amazing. This is
Fitz,
so.
Fitz found these, by the way. These I can't take credit for this. This is all Fitz.
We should say, right, that this is going to be a longer show today.
It will.
And we will probably not get through the entire gauntlet, and a whole gauntlet can be probably 4 hours. But we might be here for a couple of hours, so dip in and out as you need. We'll be here, dying.
Yeah.
We'll be dying.
Dr. Jenna Cohen is here, and it's her birthday. Happy birthday,
God,
Jenna.
Jenna.
Thank you for spending a part of it with us.
Wow, it's also our dear friend Sarah
Mobley's birthday. We love people born on February the 2nd.
We sure do.
Evan, I'm glad you brought that up. On that note, I don't know if you guys saw, but we are doing a little giveaway today. We want everybody to have access to the magic of Shadowdark. So one lucky winner is going to win the Shadowdark core rule book. Woo! That's hard to say.
Easy for you to say.
On us. We're going to do that drawing around the hour mark. We're going to see where we are in the dungeon. But we'll more details on that a little bit later if you are just here to win cool shit, which if you are, we wouldn't blame you. All right. So Galaxy Fox says, I have my nuggets. Let's go. 4-hour stream. Challenge accepted.
I'm gels. I want some nugs.
I want some nuggies.
Well, you may,
nugs.
depending on what we roll on the Boon or Bane tables, nuggies may be in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Really?
Nuggies.
Real.
You'll see, maybe.
What if a
Okay.
real
You
life
don't know.
parachute came into my room and gave me real nutritious nuggies?
What does that even mean?
Is there such a thing? just eat
Fitz,
Bernie.
your chat was not private to Matt, just so you're aware on the in Foundry.
Well, then spoilers.
Yeah,
I say that because we're about to share the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know how to delete it, so
I
It's
can
totally
make it
spoiler
private.
alert.
Hold on. I think I can make it private.
I made it a private GM role. I don't know how to.
Yeah.
I'll just send it to.
Does that work? Oh boy.
Seth came to play 11 for Bane, special ordered for Evan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
This is so fun, but how am I going to do this? Okay.
Oh no!
Let me while the
Tyrant's
Banes
here.
and Boons are coming in, and I have to figure out where they're gonna go. I will say this: building the concept of a gauntlet. Just a quick recap is there's an option in this game, Shadowdark, where you can start as townies, you can start as bakers, and just random plebes that want to go adventuring, right? They want to be adventurers. They are not yet adventurers. They have no skills except for baking and taxidermy and so on and so forth. And so a gauntlet, it also exists in the incredible Dungeon Crawl Classics, a version of this, but Kelsey Dion in Shadowdark has put her own spin on it, and we built 12 characters, and so each one of the players today has 4, and as they pretty much have 1 hit point, so we're just gonna go. It's a meat grinder. You're just gonna go in. We're gonna see what happens. So there will be a little chaos, probably in this game, because I had to prep for this, and I will say for all the game masters who want to dive into Shadowdark, there are some incredible gauntlets that have been pre-built, and I wanted to put my spin on it. It is a good bit of work, but of course it's incredibly fun work. It's just a cool addition to this game that we're gonna start, and we're gonna start it right now.
I gotta share my screen. Hang on, please. Here we
Share
go.
your screen, hang on.
Oh, wait,
There
don't
it
forget
is.
the sick intro, AK.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm
And the
literally
sick
worst.
intro.
And the sick intro. Let's roll that sick intro.
Oh, there you go. It's not a show without some explosions.
That was a
Right?
explosion.
Okay,
that was a sick
now.
intro. Sick intro.
Amazing.
love
We're so
it.
scared. Okay, I can kind of zoom in here. Y'all let me know. Maybe, or I can just
Alright.
turn my characters.
Yeah,
token
yeah.
around.
You thank you for handling that, AK. If you want to just kind of do all that stuff.
There we go. It's up and down,
Alright.
not to finger pinch. I always forget that in Foundry. Up and down.
Is everybody ready to begin?
Ooh, Evan, you want to set a little mood music?
I sure do. I sure do. Here we go. Okay.
Ooh. Welcome, brave souls, to the shadow-laced realm of Severin Theobodo, the enigmatic leader of the clandestine Le Fantôme. You stand on the precipice of destiny. For every 5 years, the call echoes through the underbelly of Sea Blight, summoning the daring to face the ultimate trial, a treacherous, trap-laden gauntlet hidden beneath the city's deceptive calm. You, the Chosen, have honed your skills and steeled your nerves for this moment. Ahead lies a gauntlet of darkness, a maze of mind-bending puzzles, and combatants with a thirst for blood. Only the cunning will claim victory and be inducted into the ranks of Le Fantôme, gaining a lifetime of luxury and every desire fulfilled. For the fallen, no such glory awaits, only the cold embrace of the void.
Dramatic.
Your journey starts at dawn under the weight of a bittersweet farewell and the heavy shroud of doubt to your family, right? Yet here you stand in the grandeur of Severin's sanctum, face to face with the ageless phantom himself. Amidst whispers of eternal youth and elven lineage, Severin reveals a benevolence as rare as his lineage, extending a promise of protection for your loved ones should the shadows claim you. Feast now, champions, at the grand banquet laid out by White Sparrow's finest, for it may be your last. Let the exquisite flavors of the world beyond your reach dance upon your tongue, and may they not be tainted by the specter of demise. The bell tolls, the hour is nigh. Grasp your torches, for the shadows beckon. Are you ready, adventurers?
No.
The gauntlet awaits.
Yes.
And Severin opens this door, and you're all allowed to come in to this feast that indeed he and the artisans of White Sparrow Keep, where Le Fantôme uses as headquarters. Yeah, come on in. come on in.
Oh, this is epic, dude.
Let's come on in. And you can see that there's food here that you have never even imagined. Spices, fruits, vegetables, meats you've never had in your lifetime. And you may never have again. You really may never have again. So the last meal thing
whether or not you live.
Whether or not you live.
Yeah.
Because you may not. And you, so all 12 of you, and maybe more, are hunkered in at these tables, just stuffing faces. Some have not eaten in a very, very long time. Some that might be bakers or other, food artisans, may have just been eating bread for months and months and months. But this is what you want, because Le Fantôme is one of the 5 fingers, the factions of Sea Blight that rule the city. And Severin, here's a surprise. Severin is extremely fatherly. You did not expect this. He's a shadowy figure. You've never seen him in person, and yet here he is, standing in the middle of this room, kind of nodding, going to each and every one of the contestants, of the initiates, going to each and every one and getting to know them a little bit better. Again, promising that their family, if they have them, will be taken care of. He is accompanied by his boar, a terrifying looking creature that he calls Sparky. Sparky the boar is at his side at all times, just kind of getting scraps off the floor, and he kind of walks around. And you know why? You've heard a rumor that some in Le Fantôme call him Papa, and you get it now. You get it. He is incredibly gracious and kind, and so you stuff your faces. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna start off in Shadowdark by rolling an initiative. I need.
Let's see if we can remember how to do that. Ah, I see it.
Yeah. So we're gonna just roll some.
Oh, it's not letting us because it's saying that there's no combat encounter.
Oh, do I have to start the combat encounter? I may
So
have to.
rude.
So let me just put y'all in there. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure whether this is the way to go, but I think it might be. Let's see. Placeholder combat. I'm gonna begin combat. Oh dear.
Whoa.
Oh, that was spicy.
I was spicy. I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
In Shadowdark, you start off with initiative. The initiative is always on, meaning just for a general order, you kind of go around in initiative. This changes if combat happens. You get to re-roll initiative and make some just new orders. But for now, what do we have? We have Nimim first, Liquimar, and Lirad. Am I pronouncing those names correct?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure are.
Wait till we get to Miat McSlurry.
Yes.
It's only getting weirder from here.
Oh yeah, we started y'all tame. We're gonna build.
I love it. I love it. So let's just practice our first little initiative. Nimim. What would you like to do for your first sort of initiative experience?
Nimim is just gonna kind of like pompously, walk around the chamber, just like grabbing food off of tables and stuffing their face with it, and just being like real braggadocious, man, like obnoxious. This feels like a fraternity initiation to Nimim, And so he's talking about like what he's gonna like. They called me here because I'm gonna be the baddest baddie that ever batted, and it's just like mouthful of food. Really trying hard to make friends.
Yeah. He did not come here to make friends. Yeah. I love it. How about Liquimar?
Liquimar. Hi, I'm Liquimar. Excited to be here. Papa I have to say I'm very excited to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. Liquor,
No.
is it?
No, yes. I love you more.
Très bon.
And then he just wanders off. He wanders over to this table of meat and starts eating.
Yes. Yes. And Sparky the boar kind of looked up expectantly, kind of whines a little bit, just hoping that you'll drop even a chunk of pig, because that's
Yeah, he does. He actually
Yeah.
he doesn't drop it. He feeds this boar another pig just to see if he'll eat pig flesh. Which he does. I assume he would. I don't think pigs care.
I'm so uncomfortable with Evan right now. That's decisive.
And I'll just say, "What's your name?"
We rolled a highly charismatic bunch.
I love it. Yes,
Your
very
name is
creepy.
my name.
Let's move on for that reason to Lirad.
Wow. Well, I think I'm going to head over to this table right over here, and I'm going to make a dainty but nutritious full plate. A little bit of salad here, some dates maybe, a little bit of rice, anything, just sort of a taste of everything. Just a bit here, slice here, and I'm just socializing, just chatting everybody up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You find that exactly 3 others look almost identical to you. You all realize that there's 3 of you look extremely similar, and so you kind of like, I don't know, maybe you leave your little circle of similars, or maybe you meet other people. And Severin comes up and says, "Lirad, is it?"
Yes.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you so much. It's really wonderful to meet you. I can't wait to go through the trials and, join your ranks. I could wish for nothing more.
It is a great honor. So food is being eaten, gorged, and you are full, which I'm not necessarily sure is the very best state to be right before you go.
Yeah, really heavy.
Yeah.
Really heavy meal.
Super
Little
heavy.
acid indigestion.
Yes, exactly. But at this point, Severin kind of calls everybody. He asks you all to sort of stand in a semicircle in the middle of this room, and he says, "I have one more announcement before I open this door and the trial begins. The meal that you have just consumed was laced with a very slow-acting poison. Do not worry. I see this as a kindness to you. The runes beyond this door are very deadly, but in the past there have been instances where some initiates were wounded and left to die a slow and painful death. This poison that you now have in your bodies allows this not to happen in precisely 4 hours. Anyone that does not make it to the White Sparrow Keep above will die a very peaceful and quick death, falling into a restful and euphoric, pain-free slumber and never waking up. You're welcome." And then suddenly you're like, oh, right. This is the leader of a
Cult.
sinister faction of thieves and assassins. You get it. But you're like, whatever, right? Because he says, he does, the implication, of course, is once you get to the keep, an antidote to the poison is there. Mm-hmm. So, and with that, he turns and he opens the door beyond and stands back. Good luck to everyone. Let the trial begin.
Messy buckets. Let's go.
I'm ready.
All right. I'm assuming you enter the next room.
Mm-hmm. I
Want
think
to move your
you might have to
tokens?
place us. They won't let us move out of turn, I believe.
Oh, dang it. Let me change that. Okay. I think you should be
Oh,
able
free
to move
movement.
Yay.
Keep on rocking.
Yeah, that was another thing that our good friend John didn't love about Foundry in general is the ability for players to run around willy-nilly. And so there's a module that fixes that pretty well, I think.
Nice.
Oh.
Yes. You enter this
Very dark
room
in here.
and it is dark. It is completely dark. So you does anyone have a torch?
I have a torch.
Okay. So this is really cool. To start a torch in Shadowdark, it is real time. So once you start a torch, that is a clock. It lasts for 1 hour exactly. And so the torch is exactly what you need. And Evan, you have clicked on your character, and it works well. Foundry tells me that the torch was lit. You have 60 minutes remaining, and when that torch goes out, you're in pure darkness. But before then, let me describe this room a little bit. This is... Oh, yes.
I was just gonna say that's something that I do love about Shadowdark so far
Yeah.
is the like real time approach to it.
Yeah.
No doubts. 10 out of 10.
It is amazing. Let me see if I can... Yeah, it is... I love that as well. I'm going to close off these little lights. Clunk. There we go.
It's a dark shadow.
Now it's dark. Now it
Thank you,
begins.
Galaxy.
Now you have the gauntlet. So this chamber that you're in now is a nuclear is a circular room with a high domed ceiling, and its walls are adorned with vivid murals depicting individuals in different states of things. You kind of have to go and experiment a little bit and sort of investigate. Another cool thing about Shadowdark is the GM is free to give any amount of information that is asked for. There aren't as many ability checks going on, so it's kind of like, can your character do this? Can your character, say or do? But I'm going to describe, say, for example, a mural, a beautiful mural that's still a bit in the shadows until you go up to it. But you are hit with a very sickly sweet odor, and it kind of hangs heavily in the air, maybe like decaying wood. You still have to investigate the mural, but you can see that the depictions are so lifelike that it at first it takes a moment as your eyes are adjusting to the dark and the light and the torch. You're not sure, but you think that you might be witnessing actual scenes going on all around you. And then in the center of the room, standing atop a pedestal, is a small glass display case, which looks like it holds a rusted key that appears to glow with an ethereal light. Next up in order will be Nimem.
Nimem is the background urchin, so used to kind of sneaking around and getting into things that maybe they shouldn't. So I want to absolutely investigate this, the thing in the middle of the room, grab the key, and like just kind of start like, does it go anywhere? Is it trapped? Like what's going on with it?
Yeah. You walk up to the pedestal in the middle, and let's see. I'm assuming you just kind of open it. It feels, out of the gate that the glass covering doesn't seem to necessarily be attached to anything. Do you want to remove it and see for sure?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay. All right.
Uh-oh. It's never good when the GM starts snickering.
Okay. So you lift up the glass jar.
Wait, pause. Fitz, you did a poll as to who's going to have the first, which of us is going to have the first death. Is now the time to cover the current take on that poll?
Sure. So it was me with 50%, and you and Evan tied at 25% each.
Cool.
So y'all might be immediately wrong.
We'll see. Let's see what happens and why Matt's laughing.
Okay.
Time in.
Also, fits in if there is a super chat that kind of directs, and it is definitely targeted for a particular player. Please let me know. Is the last one for a particular person, or is it free for all?
Let's see. I would say why don't you can roll for a random person.
Okay.
I sort of thought when the super chats came in, it would be obvious whose turn it is, but they came in before we started playing. So if you want to just make it
Good to us.
either go random with a roll, or you could just go with story.
No, this is going to AK. You pick up the glass jar, and it does not move. And you kind of like, what is your occupation? Nim.
However, I can make a little bit of coin. I don't have any standards whatsoever. I will do it all.
Yeah.
The seedier the better.
Seedier the better. Unfortunately, you're extremely crafty, very intelligent, you're pretty strong, but you're super clumsy, and you drop this case, and it just kind of shatters on the ground, but it does cut you just slightly, and in that kind of a connection of blood to this glass, for the next hour, if you yell the word bat, you can turn into a bat and fly around. And you say bat, and this just comes to you, boom, as you open up this thing, and it shatters, and you just turn into a bat. Nim, I'm just flying around. You have 1 hit point, but you can fly around.
Yes, feels great.
Okay.
That's very handy in the dark, just going to say.
It is pretty handy in the dark. But
thank you to whoever gave me this boon.
Thanks, Boons. I'm going to delete them delete them so I don't get confused. Boom.
Whoa, I love this. Sarah Mobley nailed it. Nimim is a crafty, clumsy slut. Yep, that's correct.
Happy birthday, Sarah.
Yeah, there's gonna be bat guano everywhere. I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know that.
I'm sure. The unfortunate part about this Boon or Bane, depending on who you are, is that the key is still standing there, and it is now going to be Liquimar's turn. Liquimar, what would you like to do in this room?
Okay, so I've witnessed that that Eminem tried to get the key, could not get the key through the means of approaching it directly, right?
You just saw him pick up this covering. It dropped. He looks at it and for some reason says bat and turned into a bat and is now flying all around the room.
Okay. I'm gonna sniff around this rotting portrait.
Okay. Yeah.
That's giving off some kind of sweet decay odor.
It is. There's multiple sections. It's 4 total sections, and you kind of start to realize, can I do this? Do you see that if I do this? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So you start here, and then it ends here, and so the first section depicts people on a street. You recognize this street as a denizen of Sea Blight. You recognize this, or Sea Blight as the general populace calls it. You call it Sea Blight. So the first part it is a street that you know. Actually, let's do a little check. Give me an intelligence check, just for fun.
Okay.
I just want to see how this works.
Okay, -2, you guys.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
For a big
Great.
7.
Okay, you don't know where
Goes
this.
well.
You've seen this before. You've seen this street. It looks familiar, but you're not sure what it is. The first section shows people in the process of eating delicious-looking fruit of all kinds. Orange ones, red ones, yellow ones, blue, and just kind of eating. But not just eating, but like shoving it into their faces. Like looks of, madness.
Mania?
Gorge. Yeah, mania upon their faces.
Okay.
Move to the second section. Same street, same people, but at this point they are in a full drunken state, and all levels of debauchery are depicted. You can use your imagination, but let's just say murder, sex, and crimes of all kinds of things.
They're booping in their boops.
Is there a raccoon band playing in the background?
Yes, there is a raccoon band
Knew it.
playing sort of in the corner, and you see their primitive pseudo electrified instruments cracking the skulls of of their actual fans in the front. So that's all. That's section 2. Section 3 seems like it could be another day, it could be another hour, but the same people, those have survived. The streets are covered with a few dead bodies. The rest of the people are kind of wide-eyed, almost stoned looking, just going about their business. If they are a banker, they're talking, and they've sort of zombified in some form.
Okay.
And then the last section depicts these individuals being engulfed by monstrous creatures with tooth-filled maws. And you get closer, and you realize these creatures, these monsters, are parts of the street itself. So a park bench is slowly devouring an elderly woman sitting on that bench. She's not trying to fight it. It's like slobbering tongue is wrapped around, pulling her face into its spiky teeth. And this is happening all over. So like a door is attacking someone, and a lamplight is bending over and eating someone else. And that's the final scene. You find this incredibly discomforting. This is very, very scary to look at, and the mural itself seems to kind of shimmer a little bit. And at that, let's move on to Lirad. What have you been doing this time?
Okay. Well, I'm also going to sort of describe maybe what my other 3 backup characters are doing as well. So there is a large trench coat with a small head, and it is walking very uncoordinated, like to the painting that is debaucherous, and you just hear like a lot of whispers and giggles. But I, Lirad, am going to walk up to the pedestal where the key is, and as a forger, I feel like I can see small things and details in places where others may just see a larger picture. Yes. So I'm going to look here at this pedestal and this key and see if I can determine if I can just grab it or if there's anything to be gleaned about it.
Yes. By the way, I love this. There's no definitive way that you have to run the Gauntlet. There's no like. I guess we could play it as a video game where if one character dies, they're just replaced. Fitz is going for a
all-in-one package.
Trench coat.
Yeah.
three goblins in a trench coat.
Pop 3 for 1.
Yeah, pop 3 for 1. We'll figure out what happens to the other
They're just
characters.
conveniently in the background, you know. Nothing really is. They're just sort of following along.
Sarah Mobs is very worried about our lit torch. Does not want us to waste any time on that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we are.
Yes,
I know.
thank you.
Yeah, that's important. Right. It's the GM's fault. You pick up the key. It's a rusty key. It kind of has like a little shimmery glow to it, but that's about it. You can't really tell anything more.
Great. I have
Okay.
a key.
You've got the key. Let's move on to Nimem again. I guess it's gonna do that also.
Now that I am a bat, the world is my oyster. So I'm bored.
Yeah.
Bats have an attention span, a pretty small one, I'm guessing. Can I just go like pee? Like, what is there? Like a hallway? Is this a door?
It is a
something-
door.
Okay.
This is a door, and it has it has a one of those round knocker to open it. It seems it's very sturdy door, but it as a bat you can't really do anything. You kind of
Can I use my little feet as I'm flying to like try and grab the knocker and?
It's way too strong.
Can I just slam my body into the door over and over again
You
to
can.
try
You
and
have
get
one
everybody's
hit point.
attention?
I need
Yep.
to remind
Yeah,
you.
I do. I don't know that.
So, if you are you continuing to bash your? I mean, you can. Turn back
I'm not
into a
like
human.
headbutting the door. I'm just trying to like make noise on the door to draw the party's attention
Okay.
to the fact that I want to go through the door, but need an assist.
You're
Yes,
flapping aggressively against
You've
the
definitely
door.
done that. You've definitely done that. Your friends, quote unquote, are now aware, and also Kelsey Dion, who created this game, wants everyone to know that even though you are on an always on initiative, this doesn't mean that you can't interact and speak and move. And especially if you all know each other like we do, that's probably going to be a little easier. But
Yeah.
So you kind of smash yourself against the door, making a bunch of racket. And I'm just going to say you have gained the attention of your comrades. What do you do? If that's your turn, I'll move on to Liquimar.
That'll be my turn. I do want to point out though, is it this round or at the end of this round that we will need to pull for encounter? I think this is 3.
This is round 3, so yes, we will need
Maybe
an
if we wanted
encounter
to
after this.
Start that poll and then see
Okay.
what my friends will do if you're gonna give me any attention or ignore me.
Liquimar, do you give any attention?
Oh, I give the very best kind. And I'm going to walk up and I'm going to take this little bat and tuck it under my arm and pet it very softly and gently and say, shush, 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 be quiet now.
More flapping.
And I'm going to put my, no, shush, shush.
Did you really break his neck?
I kind of want to.
Starting off PvP.
That is your prerogative. You
No, I'll let the bat live
okay.
because it's so soft and so gentle, and I love it so much.
Flapping.
And I'm going to reach for the doorknob and turn the knocker knobs. Caress it.
Goes the door, and you can see
And then-
inside.
I say, Lyrath, let's go, and just go running down the hallway.
Okay, I think this is a perfect place then to
Yeah.
reveal how this poll went down because it works so well. Not to take your GM away, but everyone in the poll voted for a trap. So Matt, if you wanted to roll on the trap
Y'all
table.
love our our uncharismatic creations, don't you?
Oh my! All right.
Speak for yourself.
Let me. Yeah. Let's see. I've got these gentlemen again that built this beautiful foundry thing. Put the best, all manner of roll tables in here. So I will be using them. Roll table, rollable table.
Oh yeah, I'm over here now.
Sorry.
I love it when Evan does a creepy voice character. It's my favorite.
What's wrong? It's natural.
Y'all really are getting a seat at our table right now.
Shush. Stop flapping.
Can
It's
I
all
bite
going
him?
to be just fine.
Yes. All right. As you walk through this door,
Or fly.
and I'm going to assume that you all follow, because you're right, the light is going out.
Eminem is with me.
Yes, Nimem is with you.
Eminem.
I'm going to go ahead and move in this. It is a very short hallway. In fact, it just fits luckily there's only two of you. Yeah, there's one of you that's very, very small. And immediately after this door, after you pass this door, it closes behind you.
Oh,
Who
no.
has the light?
I have the light. I have the light in one hand and a little bat in the other.
I'm gonna have to put all of you. It's such a small space. There we go.
Smell the bat a little bit.
Smell the bat. In the center of this room, there are three buttons. Wow. One. It's early in the morning for me. It's one is red, one is yellow, one is green. Who was the last
elevator style.
person through? The last person through was Lirad. Lirad, the door closed. There is no handle. There is no keyhole. You cannot push or pull. There's nothing to pull on it. And similarly, the case for the other door.
Okay. And there's a green, a yellow. I mean, why am I asking what color these things are? I'm gonna just press the green one. I'm a forger. I love trees and grass. Green is my favorite color.
So pressing the green button. And this is to those who. This is for those who did the poll.
Oh no.
So thank you for that.
Oh no. Oh god.
There's a smell. There's a smell that after a few seconds starts to fill this tiny space. And you start to at first it's just the smell. It's actually not a bad smell. It's kind of like
Everyone likes the smell.
like freshly baked bread and like like lemons and other spices, but the room starts to take sort of a green tint to the room, and I need for within a few minutes I need for everybody to make a Constitution check, please.
I think this might be some freshly baked Bane.
Oh no, my dice! I don't have no dice.
Con save, you say. Go ahead and roll that save now.
Please do.
And that's just a check, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
How do we do that? Oh, by clicking on the word itself. I'm good at things.
With my -1 Constitution.
Yep.
I think a forger would have better Constitution than that.
All right, so Liquimar rolled a 12, Nimem rolled 17, and Lirad an 11. So
Don't
you all
worry,
start
little
coughing, and you get along with this gas kind of filling the room. You feel a sense of deep confusion as this gas kind of enters your lungs, and you're kind of like, your eyes are starting to roll a bit back. Lirad, with an 11, you take 4 points of damage. First death.
Does Lirad turn back into a what is Lirad anyway? We never told people what we look like, but
Yeah, Lyrid was an elf. And I picked them because of my 4 characters. They had the least interesting name, and I purposely made them cannon fodder. So,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Let's go.
Hey, the poll was right,
let's
man.
go.
They picked me
The
going
poll
down
was
first,
right.
and they got it.
They did. Brava,
Our little
bravi.
chaos gremlin.
So in Lyrid's place, I guess, appears the trench coat, and at the top of the trench coat, should we do ham, nibbles, or odd? Let's
Odd.
okay, odd. Odd is at the top of the trench coat, so you see a little halfling face.
Okay.
Um,
A little halfling
poking out.
face. Okay. All right, so I need to remove. No, not Nemem. Sorry, Lyrad. Sorry. Lyrad is dead. So sorry, Lyrad. It is then Nemem's turn.
Wow.
Eminem.
Eminem better lose
You are
himself
still
in the music.
choking on this gas. It is going to continue to be a problem.
I see another door in front of me.
You do?
Is it open? Is it
No.
Okay.
No,
What
it
about
is.
the
It is.
key?
It is very locked. It is.
What about the key, though?
There is no keyhole, so
Oh.
there's no place to put a key.
Oh,
I'm going to poop in Liquimar's hand. Just because I
You,
want him to
David.
drop me.
Right?
thank you for this gift.
Roll for guano.
And he takes it and he just like
Ew, don't.
smears it like war
Absolutely
paint.
not.
no.
I mean, I
And
brought
some
that on myself.
directly
by-
under his nose like a mustache.
No.
Oh God. Okay. So I will hopefully be released, and we'll kind of go flying around the room, looking for any other like way out, or is like the door the thing?
There is just these two doors. The one that you came in, which is very, very locked. The one that you, the one on the other side, which is also very, very locked, and 3 buttons.
Oh, is there a button that I can like put all my bat body weight onto?
I'm just gonna say, if
Dive
you
bomb?
start off as a regular human, you do not have the dexterity as a bat to do anything. I'm so sorry.
I'm holding you. You're not escaping my grasp, my loving embrace.
Okay, well, I'll just spend the rest of my turn flapping furiously.
You know that you can return to.
No, can I?
Okay. Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
come, like, it's
You
what
go
we
in
do
and
in the
out.
Shadows rules, so
For
you
the
can
next
just
hour.
come in and out of bat.
Okay, so then once he doesn't drop me when I poop on him, I will then end my turn by returning to my elfie self.
Ah!
Wonderful.
on me
Liquimar, do you
again.
have
Ew.
what would you like to do, Liquimar?
Well, I think we should probably loot Lyrad.
Yeah.
What did Lyrad have?
Yeah, it didn't have much. Lyrad had 10 iron spikes.
Great.
I'll take
Yeah.
it.
You're welcome.
And I'll kick Lyrad's body while they're down. That serves you right. I will be the only one. And he looks over his shoulder nervously at Eminem.
Okay, so do
And
you
then
take
it's just-
you take the spikes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put them in. So another thing to know about Shadowdark is you have slots, so you can get. So encumbrance is a thing here, but they don't worry about weight. It's all about just slots that you have. So when you run out of, I don't really know, 10 to some, yeah.
And,
So Liquimar has 14 max slots, and you've used 6, but you have iron spikes now.
I've got iron spikes. So there's a yellow and a red button.
Yellow, red, and green. Yes.
And green. And the green can it be pressed again? Or is it now that it's been pressed?
You can press it again now.
You can't. Oh, well, I don't think we want to do that.
Give me an intelligence check, please.
Okay.
I'm probably asking for too many checks, but you have to break the habit for 5e to go.
Oh yeah, that's a 2.
Yeah, never mind.
Liquimar is not intelligent.
That's
P.S. Liquimar is a human. I don't think I said this up front.
Okay.
And he's wearing cult clothes. like a robe. He looks very culty. In fact, he is a cult initiate.
Okay.
And for anyone who cares, he's kind of like he's rushing for a nearby part of town. There's a group called the Children of Umberly, and that's who he wants to belong to.
Interesting.
He would.
But he's on this gauntlet though.
But he's on this gauntlet.
So he's kind of a spy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Children of Umberly are one of the other fingers of this hand. And anyways, he's creepy and dumb. So he's
I guess
just
he is
gonna
dumb to wear the robes of a opposing faction to
intelligence of 7. Is what we're working with here, and he's just going to hit all of the buttons like a child in an elevator style.
Okay, great.
Feels good. Feels great.
I kind of need the actual order, or does he just kind of just boing boing boing? Yeah.
I was thinking like forearm it like all at once. Just
okay. Okay, pressing all 3 buttons at once. There is a click. There's a clicking sound.
Okay.
And a door opens.
Wow.
A door opens.
Even
right
a broken
in front
clock
of
is right 2 times a day. Is that the
you.
saying?
What?
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yes, exactly. Yes, he even with his low intelligence score, he has managed to find a secret war. And at this, luckily, the gas kind of goes into this other area that you found.
Come back.
And you
Come back.
I was gonna say, and you can breathe. I'm gonna say that's your turn, Liquimar. Who did you choose? Which one?
Odd.
Fits odd.
Oh, odd. Yes, sorry.
Let's see.
Team Odd.
Team odd.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Okay. How do I
Also,
add
Matt,
Team
you
Odd?
should peep the boon that Sarah got for us. I just sent it in her private.
Yes.
It's a good one.
In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for that one, if it's all right. The
Okay.
secret door. There was no indication that there was a door there. It opens, and the gas disperses. You can all breathe again, and one thing that all 3 of you hear, it seems to be there's a door directly across from you. You can kind of see with the light as well a turn from the direction of the hallway turning. You hear a voice, very small. It just sounds like a spectral, ghostly voice, maybe like heavily chorused or something. And you hear like this little tinkling sound, as if something maybe drops on the ground. And with terror, you wait to hear what this sound is going to be, and this rolling sound, and this little, what looks like a coin, a large coin maybe, you're not sure, kind of appears right here in the center of this little square, and it and it kind of spins, stops, and at that moment you hear, "Don't be dead like me. I'm Old Toby." It's real. It's real. But it would be Odd's turn to actually walk up and see what that coin is.
Okay. Well,
Let me see.
I
have to figure out how to do this.
will pick
Amazing.
up.
Odd.
I shamble forward a little oddly, and you see a hand from the middle of the trench coat reach out and grab the coin.
Is this Odd now? Let's see. No, that's Liquimar.
I'm still the green.
When the other hand reaches out, Liquimar tries to like reach down and give you a low 5.
It slaps your hand away.
I'm the GM. I want to move this right now.
Do we need to drop odd in?
That's what I'm trying to do. I've like let me just drop odd in. Boom. There we
go.
All right. You pick up this. Yeah, and I'll put you back there. Great. And we're gonna add odd to the mix. Boom. We're going to remove. Thanks for y'all.
If you're watching this and you don't know why we or the chat just popped off hearing something about the voice of old Toby, treat yourself to the Shadows Cast and Embertide parts 1 and 2 on our channel.
And if you too want to insert odd things like talismans and dead former PCs, super chat and say Boon or Bane, and we'll roll to see what happens.
There you go.
Thank you, Sarah, for our old Toby reference.
Do you want to re-roll initiative, or do you want to keep?
I'll just keep. That's fine.
Okay.
We'll just Let's not complicate it.
Yeah.
These characters aren't lasting long.
Yeah, you pick up this exactly, and the torch is going on. You pick up this you pick this up, this little thing that has appeared. Where did it go?
Yes, Odd has a torch.
And it is. Sorry, I've lost it in the chat, but.
Oh, I deleted it. Sorry, I thought you already did it.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
It is.
It's a talisman.
Talisman.
It's a little talisman of what you recognize to be the taxidermy association of Sea Blight, right?
Aww.
And it kind of yes, there it is. A haunting voice, ethereal bugbear offers a talisman, guide you to safety. So you pick this up. You don't know it's worth some cash probably. It's made of gold. I would say probably like 5 gold pieces, which is not a bad dinner in this man's town. Anything else you would like to do? You can, in Shadowdark, usually you can do something and move, and you've kind of moved in, but it's a pretty short distance. If you want to move again, or we'll move on to Naaman.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll just go here and move out of the way so that folks can get around.
Wonderful.
Bulldoze through. Should we do our giveaway at this point? We're about the hour mark.
Sure.
If you want to get that going.
The giveaway.
In classic us style, we've made it about 10 feet in this game.
That is exactly right.
We thought maybe we would have had like a killing by now. Well, we did lose one of our little darlings.
Yeah, in honor of our first Gauntlet. Gauntlet death.
Yeah.
Go ahead and in the chat, just you type in I don't know, your favorite type of chicken situation, whether it's dino nuggies, fake chicken nuggies. I don't know. People seem to have preferences over the different fast food type of chicken nugget. Choose your favorite kind of chicken nugget.
Yeah.
And drop that in the chat. The Nightbot has to recognize that you are here. So just start spamming the chat if you want to be entered into possibly winning a PDF of the Shadowdark core rules.
Yes. People nuggets. Did you? Okay, who saw dad chats on TikTok's kid asking for people chicken? Is that what you're doing, Sarah? It's the whole thing. If you're not following dad chats or mom chats on social media, treat yourself.
Soylent Green.
Soylent Green is
Their
beautiful.
kid was asking for people chicken, and you know how sometimes if you look at the KFC logo, his bolero looks like a little body under his big head. That's what the kid was
I hadn't noticed that, but now I'm gonna go look.
You and me, Sarah. You and me. Glad we're together.
Chicken.
So yeah, you've got to comment if you want to be entered into the giveaway. So
Scary.
Liquid Mar says people do taste of chicken, you know.
That is something.
I love it. Well,
all right, let's see.
Or should we continue a little bit and give people time to talk about their chickens, or do you want to just go?
We're doing it because otherwise it refreshes.
Let's do it.
And the winner is Evan.
I don't think so. I
it
didn't
again.
say anything.
Nightbot, you drunk. Go
Nightbot
home.
is drunk.
Oh no, not again.
Go home, Nightbot.
Go home, Nightbot.
Hey!
But
Yay!
I already
Kai
bought
did
mine.
it! Yay!
Ding, 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 ding.
You're gonna get a copy of the Shadowdark PDF core rulebook and a plate of cauliflower nugs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Delish. I would eat that.
Ooh, I'd eat
I would
that.
eat that right now.
I'd
It
eat
is
that.
such. If you don't have it, Kai, it's such a great PDF. We are really excited to be able to.
You are in our Discord, so we will give us a couple days, but we will
Yeah.
get that to you.
should
And
get it to you.
congratulations.
Yay!
Huzzah, yay. Merriment throughout the land. All right, let's get back to killing now.
Let's go.
Now that we've had that cheerful interlude. But
Yes.
stick around with us. We're going to keep playing. That was not the end of the
Yeah,
stream.
that's not the end of the okay.
Oh.
So now that Nim Nim is back in their body, why can I not move myself?
Oh, no.
I know. Why can't I do it?
I don't know. Let's see.
That's Lirad, right? That you're trying to move?
That's Nim Nim.
No, I think Nim. Is it
It says that they're
because?
dead.
I think were they
I can't even
because we were
select you.
yeah.
Oh no.
Well, you're dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New character
New character,
no.
who dis?
killed by the dungeon.
Wow. You're just. Yeah. You're unselectable.
Cease to exist.
Layer
I'm gonna,
actions.
I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna put you back in.
Put me back. Put me back.
Nim.
You know, happy to have use of his legs again. Nim Nim will come strolling in. Right, all right, okay, let's go. And just kind of wants to go charging down whatever hallway, you know.
Yes.
So we see something down
Yes.
here. We see something straight. Like,
Yeah. There's a door, and you open
Ah.
the door.
yeah, we're gonna go through the door.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Wonderful. Bloom.
Love having my
Yes.
appendages back. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's
Kind
go.
of casts a scornful glance at Liquimar.
And then you close the door again, and then you open
Sorry.
it again.
You turn around and Liquimar's just right behind you
Yeah.
and just really uncomfortably close.
Righteous Den Man.
Yeah, it is
it
your
is-
turn. It is your turn, Liquimar, so you kind of follow in. And let me tell you about this room, you two. Let me tell you about this room.
Tell us about this room.
Yeah, let me do that for you. Dee. Yeah, here we go. This is a gorgeous room. It looks like it has been well taken care of, not a speck of dust.
Okay.
There is lush pieces of furniture everywhere. There is a beautiful oak writing table with chairs. There's multiple bookcases. There's like creatures hanging, you know, the heads of creatures conquered on the walls. There's this beautiful large dresser that's directly in front of the door, facing the door. There's candelabra that is unlit, of course, but and then in the corner, a very large, inviting chest. What would you like to do?
Open the chest. Touch the chest. Touch it.
All right, whose turn is it actually? Liquimar, I guess it's actually your turn.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, well, because you
Oh.
walked in, that's your movement, and then
I'm going
So-
to touch the chest.
touch the chest.
Let's open the chest.
Okay. You open up the chest, and inside is a boot that looks kind of rotten, and like a boot that's kind of like
Decayed?
decayed boot. There is there's a little statuette of a figure that is it looks like it could be made of obsidian, and then there is a dagger.
Oh, a dagger.
And we have a Bane coming in from Galaxy.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is a good one too. But there are still some on the table, Matt. I privately chatted
Thank
you
you.
them, and I'm just gonna add this in there.
Thank you. Oh yes, exactly. Also in is a block of cheese. which strangely, even though the boot is rotten to the core, the block of cheese is very fresh and inviting. And a torch.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think I have 2 torches. Oh, does anyone not have a torch?
I will happily grab a torch.
I'll pass the torch.
Yuck.
Haha. And then I'll break the cheese up into 3 chunks.
Aw.
Here. But I
He's
lick them all
creepy, but he's
first.
nice.
Well,
Or
here. And then there was a little statuette, you said?
yes, a little obsidian statuette. A statuette made of obsidian.
Of what?
Would you like to check it out? You pick it up.
Yes.
Perhaps a. Yeah, give me another. It's so funny. Like I never roll intelligence checks, but since there aren't really, skills in this game, I think maybe intelligence.
Not bad.
Good work.
You recognize this the model for this
recognize
is a statuette of Shun, the
Chaos
Vile,
or-
See,
the goddess
Shun.
Shun.
Okay. The goddess of what?
It's just Shun the Vile.
The vial.
Yes,
Ooh.
she is a goddess of sort of death and evil.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put it inside the decaying boot.
Okay.
Put that in my backpack.
And when you do, you hear a clinking sound when you just put it into
Oh, something inside this boot. Odd, reach inside with your little hands.
It's actually filled with silver pieces.
Never mind.
60 to be exact. Yeah.
What's yours will be mine when you're dead.
So, cheese, torch, 60 silver pieces. This
Nice.
obsidian statue, which probably is worth, 15 gold or so. And then the dagger. Unfortunately, the dagger seems to be kind of on the dull side, but it's still a weapon. And with
Better
that,
than nothing.
as you kind of
Who
like
needs a
think
weapon?
about those things, let's move on to odd.
Okay. And we got another boon coming in as well from Galaxy. Thank you.
I like this. Sarah says
wow.
you should need that cheese.
You should need that cheese.
And rotted the boot.
Okay. I will shamble in and let's see. What else do I see? Oh, I gotta actually come in the room. Oh, I collided with a wall.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. I'm good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I look over? Liquimar went into the chest. I want to investigate something else in the room. I want to look through. I want to search for a secret door.
Okay. Great. Where would you like to do that?
How about the wall with all these really cool heads?
Yeah. All right. So you're looking at the heads. Just kind of describe what you do. Like
Okay.
specifically.
Well,
like.
let's see. Odd is a jeweler, so I think he pulls out like a little like jeweler kit thing and just starts like tinking on the wall to see if there's like a hollow spot. Tink tink tink.
Mhm.
Tink 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 tink.
Ding.
Tink tink tink.
And then so he starts from maybe one corner
Mhm.
and kind of makes his way. So let's say he starts around here about just clink clink clink. All seems pretty solid. Gets to this square, pretty solid. What about the middle here, the chest? It's a very large dresser, probably
Oh.
like from almost floor to ceiling. Not quite, maybe, but it's like 6.5 feet tall and 5 feet wide. It's a large dresser. It's closed.
Not anymore, is it? And I open it open.
Whoosh! Open the dresser. And in absolute abject horror, there is there is nothing inside this dresser except for an enormous tongue that slams out and tries to and wraps itself around you. I need everybody to roll a new initiative because this is our first combat.
Okay.
Wow, Evan is Johnny on the spot.
Ooh, okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Nom 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 yum yum.
Nom nom.
It's so weird for us to be rolling these dice since we normally roll real ones. But we thought y'all might like to see the dice rolls too.
Okay, so I have two. No, right. I've got two nim-nims.
Nim-nim.
How do I get rid of this one? It's a little hack. Let's see. There's that
Vomit
one.
on
There's
sweater
that one,
already.
There's
Mom's
this one.
spaghetti.
Can I just delete? Yay! Okay. He died. All right. And I'm gonna put this thing in the combat. It's a mimic like the day of old.
So, am I up?
Yeah. Let's just see. Strangely,
Oh no, I see.
it's
Odd.
It is Odd's turn. Though I would say that this is a surprise round because you were completely surprised. So let me. All right, this is first combat, y'all. So thanks for your patience. But yeah, this big just sneaks out and tries to. What happens if I do? I don't even know what to do. Okay. Yes. Stick, bite.
Sorry, Galaxy. I don't think God is living.
Okay, so in this game, I rolled an 11. What is it to you? It's against your armor class, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is Odd's armor class?
11. Bye.
Actually, what happened is first the tongue and grabs you, right? So I need for Odd to roll a strength save, please.
Okay, my only minus stat. Here we go.
Feels right.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So you manage to, even though it's terrifying that this giant tongue reaches out, you manage to somehow dodge its sticky, gooey.
The kobold, that's definitely not the kobold in the middle of the trench coat, holds onto Odd's legs and just keeps them from being...
I love it. So then it is Nemem's turn.
Nemem is gone back up a little bit so we can shoot. Actually, can I just go stand on the chest because that feels
Sure.
right and mighty?
Yeah.
Pull out my.
Wait, do I go? Hold on, wait. I think I go after the mimic,
that's-
right?
You do. I'm so sorry, Odd. Let me put it back. Thank you. I'm learning.
Sorry, AK.
No, totally fine.
I'm gonna run away.
There you go. There
Okay.
you go. Yep.
I have
it.
1 hit point.
Yeah.
The
you
trench
just-
coat tries to run away.
Yeah, you move your character where you will. There is no opportunity attack in this game, which I kind of love, but yeah, where do you want to go? Go ahead and move your character.
I'm gonna move, and thank you, Kai, for the boon. I'm gonna move and jump on this table over the corner over here. Ah!
As you jump on the table, there is a sudden shaking of the ground. And I don't even know how to portray this, but there is now, from the door, probably all the way out, there is this enormous fissure that has appeared in the middle of this room. Let's see if there's-
That was a boon. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you
for that
very much.
chaos.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. I can probably just.
Or Bane, sorry.
I guess. Yeah. Let's see.
The whole room is a mimic.
Yes. All right. Let me see. I don't know. Crack. Okay. Boom. 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 For some reason, it's white.
Oh wow! An earthquake causes a tunnel to collapse.
I made
We're
that a
trapped
private.
in here.
I made that a that's just the boons and banes that are on the table. I made it private, so it shouldn't be doing that. Why is it doing
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Why
that
is it doing
that
the
is a
chat
very
bubble thing?
involved Bane / Boon.
Okay. Great. Beautiful. Yes. A big fissure is now. For some reason it's white colored. I wasn't expecting. Forgive my design choice, but it is opened up, and so now it's going to be kind of tough to get out of this door because, and you are still on the table. Actually, no, because it's a Bane. I need for you to roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
If you fall and die.
Bye.
I love it.
Yeah. Bye.
God, no.
Bless your heart.
There goes Odd.
Okay. I'm just gonna see if you. Oh yeah. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna roll. Roll one. to
Roll
three.
to die.
Oh yeah. Don't I have a 2? Okay. You do not take a point of damage. You do not take a point of damage. You bruise yourself, but you're like, ow, 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 ow. It's got the funny bone vibe. Okay. Thank you, Odd. Next, now it's Nimim's turn.
Now it's Dimim. So I ran over and jumped up on the chest, and I'm going to take a shot at the mimic
You actually have a weapon.
with a short bow. I do.
What?
I
Not
do.
fair.
I do. So
Amazing.
let's go. Let's go.
Amazing.
Big 12
You hit the mimic with your short bow.
for 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage? That's not a joke.
Come on now.
I love, by the way, that this rolls both to hit and damage at once. It's like
too.
Matthew Bivens' favorite thing ever. Such efficiencies.
Thank you. Back. And
And it's gonna be obnoxious about it when he hit. Yeah, did you see that? Oh, yeah, man.
love it.
Yeah.
Liquimar.
Yes. I'm so excited. He whips out, he's got a torch in one hand, he whips out this big ass club in the other, in his left hand, even though he's right handed. And he's going to just wail on this here mimic.
Wail on.
So the way to do that, do I just click on club? And that's going to attack? Is that how I attack?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Did you load it into your? Did you equip yourself with it?
I did?
Then yeah, just clicking on it will pull up something and you.
Oh,
just
there we
click
go.
roll.
There it
yeah.
is. There we go. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. Instead, it's a 10.
Ew.
Oh, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Rude.
So sorry.
Oh, no.
And in fact, as you kind of hit it, I need for you to roll a strength check, please.
Oh, no. That's a 12.
Okay. You miss this thing. You kind of swing, and it does not like. Its tongue is kind of moving around, but it tried to grab it in midair, and it does not. You're
Let
able to
go.
pull back your
Let
club.
go of my stick, you dirty, dirty thing.
And at that point, you are right there, and the mimic's tongue snakes out. I need
Kiss,
for you to give me a
kissy.
strength check now, please.
Strength attack. Ooh, yeah. Come
Very
on, got me
good.
dirty 20,
Very good.
baby.
Hey.
Wow. So two people managed to avoid the snare of the mimic's
Can I just flavor it by saying its tongue lashes out at me, and Liquimar reaches in and just gives him a little French kiss.
Well, in that case.
Yeah.
And they were happily ever after.
Love it. Gross and awesome. All right. Odd, it is your turn again.
I have a torch and I'm gonna light it because we have like 1 minute left on the torch clock. So I use my action to light a torch.
Okay.
And then I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I love it. Okay, so it is gonna take you a dexterity check to actually
Try to
get over this crevice.
Okay. And I just scream back behind me, everybody, let's go! Oops, I did a
turned out the
private roll,
lights.
sorry. But there we go.
Nice.
15 plus 1, so it'll be a 16.
That's good. That's good enough.
Oh yeah, lights out.
Lights are out, and we have a fissure in the room. This is going to go extremely well.
Oh boy.
I lit a torch. I
did
said
light
I
did
lit
light
it.
a
I light a
torch.
torch.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. I saw that clock. I saw that clock getting low.
Get low.
Where is the clock? Where is that?
It's just way back in the chat.
Yeah, if you
I had
scroll
a odd feeling. Haha. And I went,
Okay.
Nice fits. Yeah.
Oh, I have to click this button.
Yeah, you
there
have
we
to click
go.
that one.
There we go.
Nice.
We're getting used to this. I got
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you lit your torch and ran out. Is
I
what
did.
I thought.
Well, I lit my torch and I'm getting the bump out of here, so I'm gonna come to the door and be like, "Let's
Right.
go."
Which takes our light source.
You can still see.
You can still see if they stay right there, and that is your turn.
I should go
Next up is going to be Nimim.
I've always got to have a parting shot, right? So I will take another shot with my very short bow.
Mm-hmm.
How short?
Size doesn't matter. Okay,
Wow.
so that's going to be a 14 for 2 points of damage to the mimic.
Wow.
That
Big
is
guns.
yes.
And then I will start running after my friends.
Okay.
Do I need to do anything to like avoid the fissure, or was that like
Yes.
a one-time?
It's a dexterity check to see if you fall into the fissure.
Let's
It is
see.
now very deep. You don't know where it
Great.
goes.
Love this energy.
No.
It was almost a 1, but instead it's an 8. That's not much better.
I am
We go-
so sorry, Nimim, but
No.
your foot catches on the edge and you just barely are able to catch. You're like and you feel yourself slipping down into the fissure, and you vanish from.
Lights out. Lights out for Nimnim,
Lights out for Nimim.
my friend.
No, come back. Come back
Who's
to
on
me.
deck for Nimmin?
You could have said bat and turned into a bat and flown over.
could
it.
have said that. Parry. You forgot to parry.
I forgot this is our
Yes.
new parry. Bat is the new
Yes.
parry. Jeez.
Wow.
Hold up,
So
if you're
true.
watching this, I'm so sorry. We have learned no lessons.
All right, AK, while you
Bless your
decide.
heart.
who-
I'm sending in Sea Ray.
Okay. Yeah.
Nimim's twin sister Nined hears this about this and is just inconsolable back in the great room. So Sea Ray is going to come running in Nimim's glory and honor.
Well, then that leaves Liquimar standing in front of this, between the fissure and the mimic.
Oh man, caught between a rock and a hard place. Action economy.
Yeah.
In Shadowdark, do you get to attack and move
You do.
on your turn? You can.
do. The actual full rules, I would have to. Do you know them offhand, Fitz?
Yeah. So, take an action, move up to near,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and you can move near again if you're skipping an action.
That's right. Also, yes, we forgot to mention that there are 3 different distances zones instead of the use of squares. So there's near,
Far, and wherever you are.
and where. Yeah.
Yes. And you get
Near,
inspiration.
far, and
And
wherever
you get
you are.
inspiration.
Amazing.
Yeah. Can I give
Now-
you a luck thing for that?
Yeah, you can give me luck for Sea Ray.
I'm gonna give C Ray some luck near, far, wherever you are. Now I won't
you.
forget that. Thank you.
I'm gonna check my little luck box on my character sheet.
And luck, the luck thing allows you to re-roll anything that you want, right? Once.
Could have come in handy a second ago, huh?
Oh man, KBH, thanks so much. You still alive? Well, 2 of us aren't.
We're down two characters.
I know. It's rough. Okay.
And Galaxy Fox knows that the heart will go on.
Well, Liquimar is convinced that
Yeah.
the mimic is to blame for this crevasse,
Yes.
and that
Yes.
Eminem dropped down this hole where their gear is not accessible to him. Right? So he's just going to pound it with his club.
Get him. Oh, buddies. Buddies.
And missing badly,
Yeah.
he's going to turn and run and try to jump across the mighty crevasse.
Okay. Good luck.
And fitted with his mighty juice. So, I guess, do I need to make a strength check
Yes,
for
a
the
dexterity
missing?
check. Yeah.
And then a dex check to jump across. A strength check to
Oh.
make sure that I keep my club. And a dex
Yeah,
check to...
yeah.
Okay.
And again, though, those of you watching this, I know that I'm calling for too many rolls, but
We love to roll. 13
love to
for the
roll.
strength. For 13 for the strength
Okay.
check.
okay.
And then dex check. Jumping across the mighty crevasse. Ooh.
I can't remember who rolled this Bane, but whoever it was, you just took out 2 characters.
So what happens is not you do manage to pull the club and you spin around, but now you're a little bit off balance and you just
I'll be right back.
but you won't. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, bless your heart.
Let's be honest. It's better for our canon if a Children of Umberlee person doesn't make it into the.
It's better.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Can I just say though, like we've demonstrated something I thought we were going to be really bad at, which is in Shadowdark, like you want to survive. Like you don't have to finish every fight. You might choose to retreat, which I was like, yeah, we're going to be bad at that. We all tried to retreat and died in the process anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
We followed directions, John. The follow through was lacking.
Right.
John was
It's
taught us
all
how to play.
in the
I mean, I'm still
execution.
alive, so
You
know.
Yeah.
We're still standing.
Okay.
Look who's in the house. LJ's here.
But
Oh.
Maddie's being watched.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so we've got 2 dead characters. I'm gonna remove them. Okay.
yes, I will sing. My heart will go on.
Yes.
Do we need to like re-roll some initiative? I guess now that we have some new entrants into the
New
fray.
blood.
Actually, what you do is you. Well, yeah, exactly. I need initiative for a couple of people now because yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's close out
But
Liquimar.
what you normally do is if you survive combat in this game, you then use that new initiative, the combat initiative, moving forward. So you only change your initiative when there's a new combat.
Oh man, Nimem died and took a torch with him.
You lost a
oh,
bunch
yeah.
of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I lost a bunch of stuff down the fissure.
Liquimar had another torch and actual weapons.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Yeah.
People watching this are far more deadly than I made this.
To be fair, you didn't check my boons and banes, so like this is also my fault. Because the fisher was a bane.
And I know
Yeah.
I know there's still more in the list. I need to get to.
I will refresh the list for you, so it's
Okay.
down in the chat. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, do we need to roll initiative to continue?
Yes, please.
Are
Yeah.
we-
Where
are
where
we-
is everybody? Let me.
Yeah, but I think you need to put us in.
Boom. So now we've got Blitznig and.
Sea Ray.
Oh, you're on the end there. Let's see, and then where is?
Okay, Saray.
Yeah, where is Saray?
I don't know. I don't think you dropped me in yet.
Oh, I need to drop you in. Okay, sure.
Please.
Yes. Saray. Saray. All right.
I'm ready to play.
There we go. Wonderful. Wow, Odd is still on top.
Jax is asking for a Boon or Bane explanation
Okay.
from our Boon or Bane experts.
Yes.
Yeah, so a boon is something that can help a player, and a bane is something that can hurt them. And so as people have been dropping their pocket change, we've let them choose if they want to potentially give us an item or an effect that may assist, or an item or an effect that may be to our detriment, just for funsies.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. So far.
So far, it's going real well.
Yeah. Hey,
But if
so
we
far
get out
we've
here-
gotten the ability for a character to turn into a bat. We've had an old Toby appearance.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
kill 2 characters with a fisher. That did happen. But and we found a block of cheese with a
Yes.
torch. So
Except for, is
that's down
that
the
now
hole.
down the hole? That's now down the hole.
the block of cheese and the torch is unfortunately
And
now
the-
down the hole.
and
But
the
for
obsidian
anybody who
statue.
super chats and types Boon or Bane, you can also roll if you want. Otherwise, we'll roll for you and add to the list of chaotic things that happen.
Yes, please. Mm-hmm. I love it.
We were worried that Matt wasn't going to be deadly enough, because that's something he's known for.
I love it. Okay, so I guess that the mimic is staying where they are. So we've got some new initiatives. I'm thinking that maybe we start with Odd, right?
Okay. I see the new folks have joined me. I look at them and the 2 kobolds beneath me are giggling, but I, Odd, act as though I am the leader, and I look out to the others and say, "Welcome to the dungeon. We go this way."
Oh,
And-
thank you.
I will start walking towards this door.
Like, totally, for sure. I love dungeons, especially when they have, like, nooks and crannies. Do you think we're going to find, like, some nooks or some crannies? Sign me up.
Amazing.
Oh, I
Hold
found
up.
some nooks
Hold
and
up, you missed. We had a
crannies in your
parry.
granny.
We had a parry moment.
Yeah, hold
not
up.
that long ago.
We needed you. You did catch a stream.
You did.
Welcome.
I will use my action to fling open the door confidently. I am the new leader now. I have seniority over these other 2.
Amazing.
Oh, get in there.
Oh, like, looks so fun.
Thank you. Galaxy has given us a boon because our souls are so delicious. Thank you, Galaxy.
Spicy.
Amazing.
Aw, Jax gave us a boon,
Oh, boy.
too. I think that we have finally earned the pity boat from our live viewers. Good job.
You know what? I had some plans for this room, but I'm gonna change those plans thanks to our incredible audience. I just have to figure out how to sort of make this work. But you walk into this room, Odd, and there are 2. There's another pedestal.
Oh.
And on that pedestal is another glass enclosure, and inside is another key. And this key is shiny silver, but and completely untarnished. It also has sort of a little ethereal glow to it. And the rest of the room is filled with barrels of all shapes and sizes, kind of lining this circular room. There is, as you enter, the sound of scratching coming from the one other door in this circular room to the north.
I'm
Screw
overwhelmed with
scratch.
options.
I guess honestly, opening the door is your action, maybe. So
It is.
Let's
It is.
move on to
Yes, that is
Subway.
true. And oh my gosh, we have so many boons and banes coming in, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
boy.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm gonna be sending you a whole novel here, Matt.
Okay.
All right,
great.
so where did everybody go? The lights went out. See, Ray can't see.
Go towards the light, Caroline.
Thanks to you, I now know what that means.
I know you don't.
I don't.
I wouldn't go.
We're over here.
I mean,
We're
literally,
over here. Can you hear
can't
me
go towards
voice?
light, right?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Like, so like
Go
this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right, here he is.
So okay. So
I'll let you go
what's-
all the way up to the door and step in if you want.
Yeah, I'm going
Oh,
Oops.
that's all right.
for the honor and the glory of Nemem. Oh my God, his sister is like so bummed out. What's in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna move you in.
I like this. Come on, AK.
I'm gonna move you in and darn it. Okay, there we go.
Chaos.
Oh, but let's see. Okay, the light. There it is. You do see, Saray, you see a door on your opposite side. I'm just going to. What does Kelsey call it? I'm assuming that once you made that decision, you've also moved into the room, which will be your whole move. So you get one action to kind of take a look at anything you would like to look at, or
For me,
yeah.
what's up with these like buff hottie hots standing in here? They look great. Tell me more.
They are. They're extremely shiny, well taken care of pieces of armor, standing pieces of armor. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at this.
Sorry. There's a lot. To
Yeah, that
choose
was a
from.
long one.
Holy smokes! You guys are amazing. Oh, jeez, Louise.
I'm feeling really lucky. Like something really good is about to happen to me. I'm manifesting it, if you will. I'm using my mind to create my reality.
You hear like a little. You hear a little sound. As you're examining this statue, which seems to this plate of armor, suit of armor, seems to just be a suit of armor standing in the middle of this room, and it's matching set, and they're kind of doing cool things. One has a sword with, holding it this way, and one is like defending with a shield. So they're in sort of action poses in the middle of this room, and then you hear a little sound amidst all the boxes over here, and it goes like this.
God, is there something cute in here too? It's the cutie hottie room.
Would you like to go examine the barrels?
Yes. Okay. That's hot.
So you gotta skirt this, and I'm going to then remove you, and as you go over there, just check that out. Blitznig, what are you doing?
Right. Yeah, Blitznig the Goblin. And he just says, "Get out of me, why?" Just roughly bashes Odd up against the wall, rushes into this room. Who's ready to... Shh, whoa, shut up! And he grabs that silver key.
Yeah.
He's very aggressive. He's got anger issues.
Great. You grab the key. It when you grab the key and you remove this this glass encasement in order to do so, there is a puff of dust. The only dust maybe in this room. It kind of hits you. It floats into your
Please kill him. Please
and
kill him.
And you're like, and you're grabbing for the key, but suddenly your hands are turning smaller, and you realize that you're on the floor, for the next 3 rounds, you're going to be a newt with 1 hit point.
You turned me into a newt. Oh, that.
And with that, let's go back to Odd.
They only come out at night.
I will
Mainly.
waddle on in. I will giggle at the newt. And in fact, I think a arm that is maybe close to where the knees should be reaches out and grabs the newt and picks it up and pulls it into the trench coat.
Step on him.
You have a
No.
newt in your hand, and
Yeah, and I will also try to pick up this new key. This looks shiny and fun.
it is shiny and fun. So who has the keys now? Do you have both of them?
Wait,
who
I
has
think
the-
one
who
of
has the
them is
rusty
down the
key?
fissure because Liquimar raided Lyrid's body, which had the original key, and then Liquimar
The OG key.
fell down the hole. So now we only have this key.
I love it. Great.
Does anyone have any rope? Maybe we have to go spelunking.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that. Let's see. So the
I
dog
guess I
keeps
need
walking.
to-
So you pick up the key and examine it, and it does look like a silver key. It looks like it's actually worth a good bit if you melted
I
it
have
down.
a crowbar and a pole, so what more do we need?
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. That's
Nothing.
true. You really may need to have to. You might have to go get it. But in the meantime,
Says the fourth wall.
Exactly. In the meantime, the dog is still barking, and now the sound of a puppy, this little cute creature has jumped out, and it's a well, of course it's a Shih Tzu, and the little tiny baby fuzzy Shih Tzu with kind of a puppy cut because, you know, who's gonna groom this thing? Yeah, exactly. It looks just like that.
Bernie.
And Bernie, the puppy, runs towards the door and does at the door that is not opened yet.
Oh my god, I wonder if this one like does tricks. My friends have this dog and he does like this dance and this looks like one of those. But anyways, you want to go through the door? Okay, little baby, let's go through the door. And I'll go over to the door and see if
And you
it's
step
open.
up to the door, and
Yeah.
as you get closer to Bernie the puppy, he vanishes.
Where'd you go, little baby? I wanted to see if you could dance. But tell me about the door situation. Can I open it?
You can open it.
I want to open it. What's in here?
You open the door, and what you see is, I mean, it could only be described as a coven or coven, if you are.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you
It
for
can only be described as a coven of small and large woodland creatures, and they start pushing you back into the door.
Rude.
And they've got like marching orders, so they just kind of all start to assemble and circle the entire room. It doesn't even make sense how many of them there seem to be, kind of around, and they're kind of circling this thing, and they are sentient, from what you can tell. So they are probably fey creatures. I'm gonna move you back through, and because you're kind of pushed, you don't really have a choice, and they start chanting something. I'll let anybody kind of, if you want to kind of analyze the sound. Does anybody maybe have any
I
reason
do.
that they would speak either a woodland fey or some kind of language that you would
Do
understand?
newts speak woodland fae?
Let's say
Ah.
that they do. You know what they're saying? They're obviously trying to sacrifice one of you three to summon a demon that they all worship.
That is not sexy.
It's not sexy,
so
but it is a
sexy.
Bane from our chat.
It's kind of catchy. And it's getting scary though. So it is now Blitz's turn.
Blitznigg is still a newt, I think. So he hears this demonic chanting from woodland creatures? Like
Yes, a coven of woodland
coven of raccoons, perhaps?
There's raccoon creatures. There are little
Squirrels?
beautiful rat people. There are mushroom
Capybaras?
folk.
Is there like a big gorilla beefy boy?
I don't know if
Gorillas?
gorillas
Not
in
really
the-
a woodland
in the
creature.
woodland.
There are woods somewhere.
Picture-
More like
jungle woods.
Yeah.
Bear folk and
Yeah.
Okay.
This Bane was inspired by the woodland critters from South Park, so if that informs your vision.
well, then you
Okay.
you tell me what they look like then.
Future taxidermy projects from Toby.
There it is.
Yes, exactly.
They look
Well,
exactly
Blitznick
like future taxidermy projects.
Blitznick just a newt, so he's just gonna like hear this horrible sound and just crawl up deeper into this trench coat and find a safer spot. in
Okay.
there.
All right.
Yeah,
That's not a bad idea. You kind of as you kind of do that, okay, great. So let's see. So the chanting gets louder and louder and louder, and let's just make everybody have a Constitution
Oh, good.
check.
This
please.
is gonna go well.
Nice.
Oh, it did go well.
Now I don't know if my con would be different as a newt than as myself.
It would be, I guess, but let's stick
Let it
with-
slide.
Yeah.
Groundhogs. Yes, it's a pack of coven of groundhogs.
All right. So what did we have all three checks? only see two.
I think we need Saray. Con
No, I did
check.
mine.
You did.
Or did you make it
That's-
hidden?
No?
Don't see it.
I don't
Oh,
see it either.
weird. Yeah, I saw it on my screen, but yeah, it's not there. It was a 17.
Great.
Was what I rolled on the dice -2, but I can roll it again to be fair.
No, I'll take your 17. That's cool. You feel the
It would have been a 15 if that matters, because I'm -2.
That's perfect. The dark forces that these woodland creatures that are so adorable. They're so cute, and they are, you can tell that they're summoning this horrible creature. What is your name? Blitznig. But they just kind of they've joined hands and they're circling you, and you feel this intense darkness, this feeling of unholy power rising from the middle of this room. You can kind of feel it from outside of the hallway that you just went to. You kind of almost have an out of body experience where you float back to that room where the mimic is standing there, and now you see the mimic is a guardian of a realm that you see beyond, and is standing there, and it's like the mimic is a part of this demonic experience that is being summoned, but
Okay.
it goes away, and then one of the adorable creatures kind of steps forward with a huge smile, a little rabbit person, rabbit folk, kind of steps in front and says in this really kind of scratchy, not their first language common, and says, you have allowed us to summon the Black Wield. For that we will be forever grateful. Please take these enchanted acorns in our thanks. And holds out 3 acorns to each of you.
Did we just become best friends? Oh, that's so cute.
Blitznick, I'd say at this point, Blitznick, you kind of pop back into your original shape, and just in time
Okay.
to pick a
Just
acorn.
busting out of this trench coat, Kool-Aid Man style.
You hear 3 screeches.
Yeah.
Hey, kids.
Maybe a dex check from.
Thank you. He's going to take the acorn and this creature and eat them both.
Okay. You could eat the rabbit folk?
Yeah.
He gave us a Prezi.
Well, it's a little bit larger than but you can certainly try to attack it.
Ew,
Yes.
Blitznig.
Ah, what?
I am going to. Yeah, you'll get a surprise attack because it is not expecting you to attack it.
Yeah. I only have a short bow, though. That's all I got.
Stab
You
it
take
with an
out your
arrow.
bow and your arrow, and I'm just gonna say, that at that point there is a bear. There's a bear that sees you go for the little rabbit folk. As you pop this acorn in your mouth, your whole mouth starts to glow. This heavenly ethereal light out of so your cheeks are like glowing. It doesn't really have an effect. It's just like this very like your glow. But at that moment, this enormous bear steps forward and just smacks you full claw across the face. Hold please. Let me see. I'm just gonna make that happen somehow. What is your armor class? Blitznig?
8.
Why even ask at that point?
Oh, jeez. Beans.
That's some good. That is some good stuff. Yeah. So the bear. Oh, this is fun as hell. Okay, I'm rolling.
Oh, no.
How many hit points do you have, Blitznig?
4.
Oh my! This bear claws you for 7 hit points. Just slices your face straight off. Yes. Luckily, the rabbit folk creature is unhurt, and Blitznig is no longer with us. Yeah, all of the woodland creatures then just pile on the corpse of Blitznig and start feasting. Just
Ew.
go to town, and then drag the body towards the room with the mimic.
Can we, while they're busy, scoot around, do a little scooch?
Yes. What do you mean? Do you want to scooch? Yeah, please. I guess it is Odd's turn.
Okay.
The room is now fairly quiet because all the woodland creatures, the little bunny, you have an acorn in your hand. You've kind of seen what it does. So you could do that, or you could.
I got a torch for now, so I'll hang on to the acorn in case I run out of my torch.
Wonderful.
And I'm gonna look at the woodland critters dragging off Blitznig, and I just kind of shrug, like, not my tunnel, not my problem. And I'll keep walking. All right, let's keep on keeping on, and I'll just walk forward. I will walk near, and let's see.
Now I will remind you there are still barrels in this room.
Oh. Well, then what am I doing? I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna dig in a barrel.
That's some metagaming. I'm sorry, but
No, I forgot. You described a lot of very lovely things when we came in, and it's just been a minute, and I forgot. So, Team
a
Odd,
woodland creature.
6 hands are gonna start digging through some of these barrels. Wait, too far. Yeah, 6 little hands come out from the middle of this trench coat and start digging through the barrels.
amazing. Let's see. I want to make sure I can. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, interesting. As you're doing this, you're kind of making some noise, and there's a rumble in the distance, probably coming from the same room where the mimic room was, like a rumble, and you can kind of feel it going across the ceiling, and a tiny bit of loose coldonite just knocks you on the head. It falls from the ceiling, and you will get advantage for your next check, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
At the same time, the bear that slew, I've already forgotten his name. Blitzsnig. Kind of
Gone,
ambles
but also
back.
forgotten.
Yes.
Gone and forgotten, yes.
Yes, gone and forgotten. Kind of ambles back and is looking like he might want to hang out with y'all for a little bit, and just kind of starts pacing the room. But also in this room, we have there is a torch. It's covered in mud, but it is, if you clean it off, it's usable. There is a very nice looking pair of elf forged short swords.
Oh.
So
sounds great.
do with that.
I think we each get one of those.
Yeah.
And then if it's okay, Saray, I'm gonna just assume you're helping with this.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, great. And then Spark, welcome.
Yeah,
Spark
you guys
also.
turn around and you see a kobold. Just and he's just straight looting on Blitzsnig's eviscerated body.
Yeah, he would have to catch the woodland creatures, but I'll allow that, kind of running in and grabs all of.
DM, could you add the short swords to our inventory?
I absolutely can. Let's
that
do
sounds
that.
so fun.
And I get another torch.
Are people having fun watching us do this? I'm having fun.
Amy just sent another Bane
Oh,
saying
okay,
she has
let me-
no idea what's going on because she's had to be on meetings, but throwing some Bane our way.
All right, I'm gonna I'll roll for her Bane.
Okay,
to
you
add
are
to our
you are
list.
Saray. So
I
do
am
each of
Saray.
Odd
we
and
each,
Saray want
I
to?
think,
Yeah.
I think Odd and Saray each get a little short sword, a little
let's do
treat.
that.
We got a little treat for not being bad.
Oh my gosh. Short sword, boom.
It's really shiny. It's really
Nice.
pretty.
And then finally, Saray, you find a locket made of the elven, dwarven metal mithril.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
And inside it has a little painting
Look at
of a halfling. A
Look at
painting
this
of a
little
half-
cutie cute here. Oh my god. It's so cute.
Yes, I'll go through and it looks extremely valuable. So I'll put the
Love
short
that
swords.
journey.
You should have short swords.
Short
And then,
swords.
so that's you and Saray. Spark. Yeah, let me see if there's one more thing.
Just waiting for when it is time to crunch down on some light nuts.
There is.
So
Spark.
are we, Charles?
I know. I love some nuts right now.
Light
Ah,
nuts. I
these
know.
light
I know.
nuts.
We're getting close. And finally, Spark, you arrive just in time to find a matching trio of warhammers.
Three warhammers.
3 warhammers.
He's gonna pick
wanna
up
just-
2, one in each hand, and the third with his foot.
Little baby dragon foot.
I will be the victor.
All of them? Great.
Yeah.
Great. He did not learn to share when he was little. 3 warhammers, and that is that's kind of what you discover in this room. Odd. What would you like to do? This door is open.
Yeah.
The light is going out.
I will now that we have looted, I will now waddle into the next room.
As you start to move that way, the bear kind of like gooses you, and kind of flips you onto her back. And now you kind of have like a bear ride,
Oh my god.
which is pretty fun.
Never been happier. I love bears so
I'm about to
much.
say fits or odd or both.
Both. Both.
Mostly fits.
I will happily sit astride this bear and ride it into the next room. I am the leader of this pack and I hold the torch aloft. Come! We venture onwards!
Amazing. I love it. You walk. You enter this room. How about Saray?
I've always been a little bit more of a follower than a leader. So yeah, let's just go with the pack. Keep it all together. See what other kinds of things we can explore and discover. The power of friendship compels all of us.
Friendship compels.
And you get inspiration.
As you,
What do I see? I'm being like an active investigator.
you're being
here.
an active investigator. What you see before you is a very unpleasant sight.
Oh, icky.
This room is not a room. It is a cliff that overlooks an endless chasm of water. I'm gonna go ahead just sort of that you can. Well, I can't. Who has the light?
I do.
Okay.
Hot does.
Can I move you? Can I move you anymore? I can't. Do you mind, Fitz? I don't know why I can't move you. Can you move like towards? There we go. You kind of take a look, and you see that a couple of things. Number one, there's a super rickety bridge to your left. Down below, it's just death. It's just pure death.
no.
There's rocks. There is one enormous rock that you can kind of see through, and you can. You're giving away all the secrets.
I'm making it private. I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know why it shows that up. It's all right.
Oh, it's because I
nobody
have to
look. Don't
configure it
nobody
every
look.
time. It's fine.
But you kind of walk in and you see this enormous chasm. There are these creatures buzzing around that are flying. There's at least 5 of them, and they are making this buzzing, cawing sound to kind of like dive towards you. They're sort of like checking you out. They're making sure that you know, they're checking to see what is going on. You can see that there is a small crevice, a very small crevice, like a humanoid creature could not fit through, and you'd have to find a way to move a rock. But you do see a small tunnel or a rickety bridge, but these kind of bat-like creatures with stingers are buzzing around, readying themselves for an attack. Let's see if I can just get all of these things. At the same time, Odd, a spider lands on your face, and you kind of move it away. The horror continues. It bites you, and you will now be able to... You can crawl on walls and sheer surfaces using the ability Spider Walk.
I hope it also bit the bear, because I want nothing more than to ride a bear.
Spider bear.
That'll be
Spider
your
bear.
choice. That'll be your choice. Up to you. I love it. Let's see. Oh my God.
Was it a radioactive spider?
It was a radioactive spider.
These
Yes.
Boons and Banes are really making this adventure a wild ride.
It was.
It's nothing like what is written in the book, is it, Matt?
No, it's not.
Couldn't prepare for this.
It's a little bit more surrealist. We're having a little bit more of a Dada Shadowdark experience.
Shadow dark.
At the same time, an
Shadowdark.
earthquake, another rumble of earthquake, and that's kind of, I'm gonna refactor this idea. At that moment, that's when this boulder kind of crushes down and doesn't hurt anybody, but it does block off that little side crawl space that you see. Boom, that happens. Let's see. There are emanating from these sting bats, let's just call them what they are, why don't we? Which are very, very popular in the world of Shadowdark. I'm not sure why yet, but I will learn. They are kind of emitting puffs of this like sour smelling gas. So we'll get to that point in a second. Help me remember that. And then finally, probably just like late to their own funeral. There's a bunch of feral raccoons that run past, heading towards that same room with their friends, and one of them. Come on, let go.
Oh, so
One
you're
of
just doing
them-
all the Boons and Banes. You're just going
just-
through the list right now.
I'm doing it because
Dumping them in.
I'm doing it right now because okay, they snap at you, Spark, but are too busy to actually stay and wait, and the feral raccoons kind of run past really fast, and then but one of them drops a bag. You open up this bag, Spark, and you could. Yes, it might be a magic bag, so remember that. And the rumbling continues. The sting bats grow closer and closer. The bridge, your new crawl space is covered, and the rickety bridge is also kind of like a couple of pieces of wood falling off into this death crevice itself. And I think this is a perfect time to stop part 1 of this Shadowdark Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Like totally, for sure.
I see you like, oh, we're wrapping here. We just got to get through all the Boons and Banes. Here we go.
There were so many amazing Boons
There
and
were
Banes.
so many.
I just decided they would all happen again.
We did
'cause
not
next week
expect
we'd
this
have new
many.
ones.
That's
Yeah.
because, y'all watching this are amazing and blessed us richly with Banes and Boons galore. So now you've given Fitz more work to do this week because you have to replenish the.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
like
if anybody
half
ha-
of the tables are gone at this point. You
If
guys are
anybody-
amazing.
If anybody
Sorry, I
has
didn't
any,
know that part. Yeah.
if anybody has any Bane and Boon ideas, get up in our Discord.
Yes.
Let's hear about it. We'll
love it.
take your suggestions. We'll
Mm-hmm.
make this weirder.
Sorry, Fitz. I didn't know that I was giving them all away. I just figured there were more, and I should honor the people that
No, we
kindly
should.
gave them.
Yeah,
this
this
time.
was the right call. Do the ones that go for today, and we'll get some new ones next week. I feel like we're gonna have
gosh.
to cap them though next
Yeah.
week.
Hodop wants to know where the explosions are. So real quick.
Yes.
That was your Shadowdark Level 0 Gauntlet Part 1 of who the hell knows how many. So what was our final tally on deaths today? We lost 3?
I lost 2.
You lost 2.
I lost
4.
1,
2,
I lost
3,
1, so 4.
4.
4. So we've lost 4 out of 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty good. I mean, yeah.
Not bad.
Such a fun romp into the Shadowdark with y'all and all of y'all.
I know. This is a
God.
fun game.
Yeah.
This is the first
super-
time I've tried to put it together, and it's really fun. It's really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love
this
it.
is super fun. For those who are interested, it's not normally this chaotic or non-genre.
What are you talking about?
It might
What
be
you
this
talking about?
chaotic, but it'll stick more to the Shadowdark genre. We went a
Yeah.
little wild with the Boons and the
Oh.
Banes, but
Oh.
it was
The
it
game
was fun.
Shadowdark is not this chaotic. Okay.
Yes,
I got you.
yes.
Or is it?
Yes.
Or is it? I
Well,
mean,
that's-
maybe depending on your table.
Yeah?
I mean,
That's
it
true.
wouldn't be on brand for us if it weren't.
We just liked things to be a little wacky.
You know what? You know what's really fun though? Actually, there were a couple of these Boon's Banes. I don't really know which one that actually immediately added some lore to the world of Tataria. I suddenly had a whole vision of
Which
past
one?
and
Which one?
future. What was up with those woodland creatures?
That was
Why
amazing.
were
Oh,
they
yeah.
trying to summon things? Where did
He-
they go? What was
And
happening?
the most disturbing part of that for me was when you said that they all held hands in a circle. So all of a sudden, like deer had hands instead of hooves.
Yeah.
And whatever, like the bear, like they all had human hands.
I didn't say
Yes.
human hands, but they
No,
were still holding.
But they do.
I'm
Hoof to
Don't-
hoof.
Okay. Yes.
Don't
Sorry,
yuck my
I didn't mean to
yuck.
yum your yuck. They had human hands. They had human
yeah,
hands.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, they suddenly like with their demonic chanting, their paws, their hooves, everything became human hands. Grab.
R.I.P. Liquimar, gone too soon. We miss you already.
Oh man, me too. Me too.
You started out the gate with a good one. You should have waited. Should have kept him in your back pocket, man.
I have given these no thought. Are you
Yeah,
the same
me
way?
neither.
Like,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
popping
none.
out as we prop them up, so we don't know which ones are going to be good, and which
Yeah.
ones are going to be.
I'm not going to
boring.
spend a bunch of time working up a character just to have it die in 2 seconds. I'm absolutely going to figure it out a tenth of a second before it's go time. That's
Yep.
it.
I do want to share. I made a very important decision this week
Yes,
that
please.
I think that our March patron one shots might just be a journey into the Shadowdark. You heard it here first. I think it's time to get away from 5e. Our friend
Oh.
Decisive has been begging for that.
Oh.
We hear you, Dan.
We hear
hear
you.
you.
We
hear you,
salute
sir.
you.
We see you.
I am into it. I am into it. This game is so tight. It's so well
Yeah.
written. The people
Yeah.
that play it are so kind
Cool.
and cool. And there's just I took some pieces from all of the officially and unofficially launched gauntlets that I could find. There's this guy called House DM that I watched a video of his.
He's cool. I like him.
Super freaking cool. And I kind of stole a couple of ideas here and there, but it is it was a lot of work, but it just feels so. I mean, it is old school in some ways. It kind of feels like,
Yeah.
it's just.
I just like how free it is. Like, yes, it's well
free.
put together.
Yeah.
It's well thought through. There are details that are pertinent and necessary and important. But then, like, we're just in here collectively and collaboratively storytelling, which
Yes.
like, let's just get weird.
Yeah.
We talked. I was bragging to y'all in the Arcane Libraries Discord, and we had a whole conversation about glitter, which made me happy.
Yeah, they're great people. So please, if you get into this game and you like what you see, I love that it doesn't try to be anything that it isn't. Too, it's like it is what it is, and it's really really neat.
Really lovely.
Mike Shea said it reminded him of the game Dungeon,
Yeah.
which Matt and I grew up on. That was our
Yes.
gateway drug to D&D. And he qualified it to say not in a bad way, which I was like, what are you talking about, a bad way? Dungeon was rad.
Right.
It's just a board game. It was a board game. So
But
it was
he
very,
was talking about Shadowdark having a board game feel, which
Yeah.
I get that.
Honestly,
but
yeah. Go
not
ahead.
exactly. Not exactly.
No, I was gonna say it does have that vibe in that it's a dungeon crawling thing, but I remember what I did instantly upon getting dungeon. We played it a few times and knew that we loved it. I started hacking the rules, and I would create new characters, not knowing about
Yeah.
D&D. And of course, D&D opened, so this is kind of like what I would have hacked together if I was not 10 years old. It's so because yes, we're in a dungeon. You have to start in a dungeon because that's what it is. But y'all are going to leave this dungeon and go out into the world, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Try to cross the street, random encounter, death.
Oh yeah, we didn't do more poll for random
there were
encounter.
so many boons
There's
happening,
so many
like-
things. All right, we'll
There's
do
just
better
too much. There's
in
just
part
too much
two.
happening.
We'll try to do a
I
better
thought
job
those
of-
were. I thought those
No.
were the random encounters.
No,
We
that's
got
something
so-
totally different.
Yeah, no, our community in this chat today was so generous. Thank you so much for
guys.
Yeah,
all the super
seriously.
chats. We did not expect that volume. I can tell you that much, which is why things got a little wacky with the Boons and Banes, but we enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun to just have a couple monkey wrenches every now and then.
Tonight in our we've dropped the Discord link, and it's also in the show notes of this. There's actually going to be a kind of an open play deck of many things 5e game going down, led by Tabletop Phoenix, Fitz, and Evan. Y'all are playing in it along with Galaxy Fox. Last I saw, I think there may be one spot left in it. So come get nerdy with us in our Discord, and even if there are if all the spots are filled by now, anybody can come watch it. So we're having a day full of silliness and games.
Yes.
And that's the perfect kind of day to me.
I'm taking the night off personally, but I will be there in spirit. It's gonna be.
You've earned
I
it.
sat in on the
You've
last
earned
one. Thank you. This is super fun.
This is super
Good
fun.
work. Good work,
Well,
GM.
we can't wait to find out what happens next.
Who survives?
So we've got Spark, we've got Sea Ray, and we've got Odd. Odd
Yeah.
is
Odd is
going the distance.
I just go in the
know.
distance a little bit more than I thought they would.
Me
I brought them
too.
up next, thinking I would land with Ham or Nibbles, which, part 2 is next week, so for all we know.
True.
Got
Yeah.
a long way to go.
Yep. We
Yeah.
got some
Odd
others
may be
in-
gone in the next 2
Odd-
minutes of gameplay.
The
Odd
rate
may
we're
be
going,
gone.
this to part 3, part 4, who knows?
Because what's in that bag? That spark?
EST, yes. Jax and Glitch. Eastern
yeah.
Standard. That's
6
right.
o'clock Eastern today in our Discord. Also, hey Poppy. This is fun. Thank you guys.
Everybody.
Amazing.
Poppy, Tabletop, Jax, Galaxy, everybody. Wow, thank you.
The best. This is
Nerds,
so fun.
nerds. All right, we'll see y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.